Okay, our second introduction question will be talking about your leadership skills. So what is your approach to collaborating and managing tasks within the council? How will you make sure the council is efficient and prioritizes members of the community? And this time we'll start with Jeremy.
Sure, thank you. So having those 6 years of experience on the council is really invaluable, I feel, to be able to understand how to help facilitate, critical conversations and really help the council and the community get to really the best possible decision when we sometimes don't have really great options. And really, I think it's important that that we recognize that there's not just two sides to any issue. There's a lot of different ways to address issues and compromise and work together. And I feel like I have had that experience, and part of it is making sure that we have all the data that we need and having the facts and the information and that public input. And we created, when I was on council, a public comment period that anyone could come to a Monday night hearing and speak about issues that are even not on the agenda. So really trying to open up opportunities and for folks to be heard. And one of the ways that I'm going to lead is really being accessible and communicating and listening to people. And I'm planning to have office hours that are advertised that kind of fluctuate different times of day, different locations, sometimes virtual as well, just so that I can meet people, and hear from them. And also I want to host roundtable discussions around different issues that we may be facing, sometimes way out into the future, so we can get out ahead of some of the challenges or opportunities and dreams that we have for our community. So just making sure we're all kind of in this together, and both as a city but also as an important region of the state.
Thank you. Scott, your views on leadership?
Sure. It's great to see everybody here and appreciate those joining us online. It's always worth, when this comes up, talk a little bit about Eau Claire's unique system of government, because sometimes people are surprised to hear we don't have a mayor. We have a city council manager form of government. So the city council is responsible for setting policy, and the council and the staff and the city manager are responsible for carrying it out. But in any organization, there can be some conflict there even, or in understanding it. There might be a tendency of a council or a board to micromanage. There might be a tendency of staff to do things that maybe inadvertently set policy. So an important part of leadership is to understand that and work on that. The other thing to understand is that this position is one of 11. You have one vote. You don't have a veto. And so you do have more influence. You have more influence in setting the agenda. You will probably be the person who spends more time interacting with staff and understanding what's going on with them and working with the rest of the council. But in a lot of ways, it's really just working with the issues. It's probably more of a bully pulpit, given the fact that there isn't a lot of power there, but I think it's important to help the council work together. Most of the current council, all of the current council members, I have at least some relationship with because of my previous experience, and I think I can bring that to bear. And then over the years, I've moderated a lot of panels in this room when I was with the chamber. I have chaired a lot of organizations going back many years and run a lot of meetings. And so I think I can be effective in keeping the council on track, running the meetings, and then working when you're not in a meeting to get everybody on the same page and work together and solve a lot of our issues.
Thank you, gentlemen.